Today's horror manga dub in narration is Umezz Kazuo and Me by Junji Ito. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. I hope you all enjoy. I have two older sisters, and they both loved scary comics. They'd wait for the separate volumes of Kazuo Umez Sensei's Mummy Teacher. After I read it, I too became captivated by it. The beautiful nun of the parochial school is the sacrifice for a mummy, and the scene where the beautiful main characters are attacked by the mummy filled me with a feeling of pure passion. It was a bewitching experience. As I stared at the wonderful art in the pages, I looked at them with awe and marvel. Afterwards, to celebrate my birthday, my kind-hearted sisters gave me the special volume of The Cursed Mansion. Things like Tamami's creepy look, basements of Western-style houses, guillotines, and Western suits of armor determined for me what the gothic horror image is. I myself also decided to spend my allowance at my rural town's only bookstore. I bought Orochi Volume 1. I couldn't get enough of the impressive drawings, but as I grew older, I realized how profound the content was. One day in my 3rd or 4th year of school, my friend Uyada said this.
John, Shonen Sunday's Kazuo Umez's comic was incredible. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about the prawn-like monsters that ripped the children to pieces and ate them. Huh?
Since I always read the printed volumes and wasn't in the habit of reading magazines for a long time, I never even looked at that comic. While standing in the bookstore, I finally read Sunday, but by that time the prawn-like monster part had ended. In the smoke-filled classroom, the scene of the students struggling was developing.
What the heck is this comic?
I still couldn't see what the drifting classroom story as a whole was.
I want to read the volumes immediately, but I don't have enough allowance money.
Then, as time went on, I got my first volume for my 12th birthday as a present from my kind-hearted sister.
Here. Oh, you shouldn't have.
However,
this is the 11th volume. Isn't this the last one? That's all there was. We're out here in the sticks after all. Oh, I see. I guess it can't be helped.
And so, I started reading The Drifting Classroom from the last volume. Like a surging wave, the children that were hurled into the future, already starved and losing their minds, were headed towards the deeply moving conclusion.
Dynamite! I can tell this is earth-shattering reconciliation. Who is this old man?
It took me quite a while to complete the whole collection. I finished reading the whole set, but I hated parting with it. So, on plain report paper, I drew a 10-page comic that I called The Drifting Classroom Volume 12. Somehow, it became a total gag comic. Incidentally, I was moved by Umezz's work when I saw him for the first time, if memory serves, on the TV program New Year's Eve Top 10 Songs. Back then, his comic Makoto was a big hit. Umez in a costume reminiscent of Ran Maru enthusiastically sang Diarrhea Rock. Needless to say, my sister put a tape recorder in front of the TV to record it.
This is The real Kazuo Umez. My heart is pounding.
Of course. I too loved Makoto. During my summer break, in my 3rd year of junior high, my appendicitis became aggravated, and there was a complication of periodontitis. And during the month that I was hospitalized, someone that visited me, probably my kind-hearted sisters, gave me Makoto Volume 8. With the stomach drain attached, I laughed a whole lot. Even now I remember it well. As a gag manga, one can simply enjoy it, but for me, I thought of it as a work that sharply pierced the complexity of mankind. As one would expect, Kazuo Umez wasn't limited to just gags, and I admired that very much. Now, Umez's work Cat-Eyed Boy, I wasn't aware of until junior high. As a child, I just saw television commercials of that character. I think there was a chewing gum commercial. As I remember, the commercial was animated. After that, Cat-Eyed Boy and the well-known characters from Water Demon Invitations made an appearance. At that time, it hadn't become a television cartoon yet, so I always wondered who the characters were. Then, when I was a junior high student that knew about Umez's Cat-Eyed Boy, it became a TV show on Tokyo Channel 12, I think.
We don't get Tokyo Channel 12 in a rural area like this. Damn it, what should I do? I want to see it. Can't I watch it on Gifu TV?
Gifu TV often broadcasted Tokyo Channel 12's programs, so I continuously scoured the TV listings day after day. However, Cat-Eyed Boy was never shown.
When will I be able to see it?
Then, one day, this happened. While in the living room, my older sister began excitedly talking to me.
Jun, I've got good news. What? It looks like Cat-Eyed Boy is going to be broadcasted. What? On Gifu TV, right? When? Hurry up and tell me. It's written on this paper. Here, take a look. Let me see.
I snatched the paper and looked intently.
Huh?
It read, "Gotcha." In those days, such tricks were very popular within my kind-hearted sister's classroom. In the end, I was only able to watch Ghost Legend, Cat-Eyed Boy after I became an adult. When I was a high schooler, Kazuo Umez's scary book series from Asahi Sonorama came out. With this large hardcover book, I came across many unread works. The high, artistic quality of Grave of the Butterfly and fear, astonishing as that was present in so many of the works. I felt that Umez's greatness had increased. By the way, I can go on and on about my memories of Umez's work, but nowadays, I have to consider the space allotted to me for these stories. So finally, I had a meeting with the person in charge at Spirits.
Actually, Ito, Umezz is making a movie right now. How about for the premiere, you adapt the story into a comic version?
Huh? You mean make a comic for Umezz's movie?
Exactly. You are the only one who can turn Umezz's script into a comic.
That's an amazing offer, but will I be good enough? Even though I say that, I do want to do it. I'm extremely honored. But another serialization has already been planned all the way up until the time of the premiere. It's too hard.
I'll send you the script later on, so please take it into consideration.
I understand. And then the script arrived. I opened it diligently, pulling it out, my eyes glued on the papers. I stared at it intently. Mother, the main character is Kazuo Umez. It was the terribly sad story of Umez's mother. At the same time, it was a story that turned the preconceived notions of the world on their head. It overwhelmed me. I already started simulating what I would draw of it in my head. First, for the main character Umez, it's this sort of feeling. And for the mother, that's right. Most likely I saw a picture of Umez and his mother when he was a child in some sort of book. I'll look for it in my parents' home next time. And it's such a crucial monster. Here I want to make it into an Umez-styled monster. Is it this sort of feeling?
I want you.
Eventually, the comic version of the story had to be abandoned due to my schedule. And finally, Kazuo Umez made his directorial debut with Mother. On July 20th, I went to the preview, staring at the title screen intently, looking at it with awe. Mother. He grasped her hand tightly. And then, just like that, she ran away at a tremendous speed. I looked at it with shock and marvel. I was totally wrong. Umez's image was of a monster that was both ominous and radiantly beautiful. Thank goodness I didn't do that comic version. Despite dreaming of new comics, he also obtained the means to make a movie. As one of his fans, I can't help but look forward to what Umez does from here on out. So now, my current project has me visiting the Umez household. I didn't think it was possible that an opportunity like this would ever come. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Cleo, Minue, Tago, Andre Wolf, Voodoo, Louise V, and Alex S. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.